Hello stars, and welcome to Star 11 Tarot. So today I'll be doing a love reading, a general love reading for the sign of Gemini for the month of March. Okay, so I'm going to get into the shuffle for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. So one thing that I'll do is I'll do the Celtic cross love reading. And if I need to clarify anything in this reading, I shall do so using this separate deck here. I'll also finish the reading off using these two oracle cards, okay? Okay, Spirit Universe, give me the answers. Give me the clarity and the answers to give the messages to Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know regarding their love life? What does Gemini need to know regarding their love life? Using 10 cards off of the top for the Celtic cross spread. 10 cards. What does Gemini need to know regarding their love life? 10 cards. Cards off the top of the Celtic cross spread. Okay. This is your concern. This is your obstacle or your strength. This is the past influences affecting your situation. This is your inner desire. This is your present movement, current action. This is your current action, near future. This is something to be aware of, or your feelings. This is external influence. This is hopes or fears. And this is your outcome. Okay. So your concern is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is your concern. So the Five of Wands, you know, it seems like you guys aren't really getting along with your partners or your friends. This is sometimes about maybe some disagreements or some arguing. This could also be about competition as well. So there could be some competition that you're facing or that your partner is facing regarding you. That's one thing. So let's just keep going so we can see exactly what the situation is. All right, so your obstacle or your strength is the Emperor. The Emperor is all about control and boundaries and whatnot. The energy of the Emperor is all about, a lot of the times it is very controlling. It's more so my way of the highway sort of thing. So there's a possibility that if you guys are experiencing any disagreements, it might be because one person is trying to control the relationship. The past influences affecting the situation is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands in a love reading is typically speaking about sensuality, passion, sex. But Ace of Wands is also the beginning of something. So maybe in the beginning, you guys felt more free, felt more passion. There was a lot of sex and lust and, you know, all these sort of physical energies surrounding the relationship initially. So there's the possibility that this is the past influences that's affecting the situation. This could also mean that this person or you were really focused on one another. There was a lot of focus on one another. Whereas now there might be some competition and or you guys just aren't seeing eye to eye. So things have become a little bit convoluted, a little messy. Your inner desire. Your inner desire is the Ten of Wands. So to me, what this is saying is your inner desire is to get past these burdens, because this is all about burdens. So your inner desire is to get past these burdens, excuse me, and make your way. You know, there's a castle here in the distance. So you're trying to ascend up the staircase here and make it to this castle. You're trying to get past all of this energy that you're feeling regarding the situation that you're going through currently. Your present movement, current action is the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like what you guys are trying to do is you're trying to hold on to this situation, but at the same time, you do still feel closed off. So you feel closed off, but there's still a part of you that's really holding. You don't really want to let this go, and you're trying to hold on, even though you do have these burdens. So maybe what you're feeling is, yes, I have these burdens. I'm trying to release these burdens. I want to get past them. And maybe if I continue on and we try to work together to get past it, I just hold on and maybe things will work itself out. But again, with this energy, this is holding on, but you also still feel somewhat closed off. So it's hard to have any movement when you're in the energy of the Four of Pentacles, because even though, yes, I am holding on, I don't want to let it go, at the same time, you're really not communicating the way you should. You're kind of closed. Okay, and this is your current action, near future, and this is the Empress. The Empress in the reverse can represent a person that doesn't have much confidence about this situation. So even though you're trying to hold on, a part of you doesn't really have much confidence that this situation will work itself out. You don't see that things will continue to grow and be fruitful within the relationship. It's what this is saying. This is your current action, near future. Okay, Gemini? Be aware of the Prince of Wands. So this is how you're feeling. This is the Prince of Wands in reverse. The Prince of Wands is the Knight of Wands. I think what's happening is there's a part of you that it's showing that there really isn't any movement from your behalf. This is also saying that you're at any moment, you're really ready to leave the situation, or you could. I won't say you're ready, but at any moment, you know, you're feeling really fickle about it. So you would be prepared to leave if need be. This is also saying that you feel a bit unstable. You might be going out seeking attention from other people or speaking to other people. That's one way that the Prince of Wands will deal with what's going on around them. They try to disperse that energy out towards other people so that they don't have to focus on what's going on. And a part of this also, sometimes once you get to this point, there's a part of you that kind of doesn't really care as much either. So that's another thing when this card is in the reverse. All right, so your external influences, this is not you, this is representing your partner, this is the Tower. I feel like your person is having a Tower moment. They're having some sort of awakening about what has occurred between you two. So I don't know if they seem like they didn't care about this initially, all the disagreements or competition, arguments, not being on the same page, no longer having this Ace of Wands energy that you guys once shared before. If they did not care about those things, they're going to have a Tower moment and realize what it is that they want. And most likely it's going to be, they're going to decide that this is not worth it. This is not what I want. What I want is for things to be back the way they were. What I want is to have this passion and this love back in this relationship. This is more of a passion card, not so much love, but the energy behind it is very fun. It's very powerful. It's, you know, you guys are getting out doing things together. This is the beginning of something great. So it's being social. It's offerings of creativity and chemistry that you guys share, things that you would do together. They're possibly having a Tower moment about that. So maybe they're coming to some sort of realization that, you know, where we are right now, excuse that sound, guys, there's a car outside. They may be realizing where we are now, I don't want things to stay this way. I want things to go back. I'm not happy the way things are playing themselves out. Your advice for hopes or fears. Your hope or fear. So this will be a fear. This is the Nine of Swords. Your fear is that you won't really be able to get over this very easily. Your fear is having anxiety or stress about it. Your fear is having this on your mind so much that it begins to affect you. That's your fear. You're using this Prince of Wands or Knight of Wands energy. You're using this energy in hopes that it will avoid this. So sometimes this behavior here can be a bit erratic, and it's you going, like I said, it's going out, meeting people, trying to take your mind off of what's going on. You're trying to convince yourself that, you know what, if it doesn't work out, then so be it. But I feel like there is a part of you that you do still care. You're just trying to convince yourself that you don't, because you don't want to be in this state here. You don't want to have the stress and or the anxiety about this relationship and where it's now going. And your outcome, okay, the Devil. So this could represent that you're actually trying to release the ties that you have with this person. Okay, this is what this could be representing, is that you're trying to cut free, you're trying to remove yourself from whatever. You guys really may have had some really strong sexual, I don't want to just put it there, but this is the Devil card, so there's a few meanings that I could go with. And given what is showing here, you guys may have had some really serious sexual bonds with this person, and that you've created some soul ties with this person. So you're trying to release yourself from it, is what this is saying. You're trying to release yourself from the bond. You're trying to release yourself from the toxic situation. This could also say that at some point the relationship was a bit obsessive, which makes sense with this Emperor, because the Emperor can be quite controlling. When you have the Emperor and the Devil in the reading, then this is representing control and possession of someone. So this is what this is saying, is that the outcome is you're trying to release what you have here. You may feel like this actually is not good for you. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to get some clarification on that Devil card. Okay, God, Spirit, Universe. And two cards, please clarify this Devil card as the outcome. And two cards, please clarify the Devil card and the outcome. So you have the Emperor again, and you have the Nine of Wands. So by releasing this Devil, what you're trying to do, so the Emperor again, Emperor is about control and trying to gain some order and some stability, okay? So by the Devil being the outcome, that's what your goal is. This is your goal, okay? You're trying to regain some control and order back into your life. And that's what you feel you need to do as the outcome. All right, your next card you have is the Nine of Wands. So this is about stepping outside of yourself. You're a bit undecided as well. You didn't know if you wanted to persevere. Is this worth working out? But your defenses are actually up. You're feeling as if, I know what's best for me. I am somewhat undecided, but I have to make the best choice for myself. So with these two cards together, it really makes sense of why the Devil is the outcome, because I think you know what's best for you and what you need to do. You see? So these two cards actually, they're very fitting for this outcome card for the Devil. I think you guys feel like at this point, maybe what you need to do truly is release yourself from this situation. Because again, see, you have a Nine of Wands here, a Ten of Wands here, okay? You have a 10. This was about the burdens. What you want to do is release the burdens. You have a Nine of Wands here. 9 is right next to 10. So this is still showing how you're feeling about the situation. 9 and 10, they're right there. You're almost at a completion. You're almost at a completion to where you're about to remove yourself from this situation. You're about to release yourself from the hold of the Devil. And by doing that, you'll gain a sense of control and order back into your life, which seems to be lacking. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards for you guys. And I hope that These cards will give you messages that you need. It'll help you get through this situation. It really feels like some of you already have your mind made up, especially with the Devil and the 9 and the 10 of Wands that are present. And having the Emperor there twice. God, Spirit, Universe, please give Gemini an oracle card that they need to give them clarification regarding this reading, regarding their love life. What is it that they need to know? Give Gemini additional information of what they need to know and what they need to do in their relationship. Help them move past the energy of the Devil. What is it that they need to do? Oh, you had 2. Okay. So this says, turn on your heart light. This says, reflect on a time when you experienced love. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. So this will help you get past this because you know exactly what it is that you need. You know what you're missing. You've been missing that. You've been missing that in your relationship currently. So think back to a time when you experienced love and what it felt like. It's being able to recognize what's good for you and what isn't and what you're missing. It's, you know, when you know what you don't want, that's telling you what you do want. So reflect back on this time, on that time. Let's move this here. Okay, and your next card is get to know each other. Learn to meet others' needs for love. Learn to meet others' needs for love. Get to know each other. So this could be saying that if you, now this might be for the ones of you that are undecided. Because yes, this, and I said that this card can sometimes represent that you are undecided. Even though you know what you need, you know what you need to do. And you're almost at the completion stage of making the changes. But I also said, yes, some of you are undecided. Now, for the ones of you that are, if there's any chance that you guys can make this happen again, you have to get to know one another again. You have to discuss what's best for you and your partner and how to move past this 5 of Wands. That's the only way you'll make it through, is you have to get past all of this negative energy and then figure out, okay, how did we get here in the first place? You know, how can we get back here? How can we get back to this stage? And when we had a lot of passion and chemistry for one another. We went out and we did things together. We enjoyed one another's company. Somewhere, something was lost within this union and we have to get it back. This is for the ones that still desire this connection. It's pretty interesting that both of these cards play out for either way. Both of these cards actually divide the reading for the ones that feel like they do need to move on and the ones that feel like they might still want to give it another chance. But the only way it will work is if you get back to that point and get to know one another again. This is very powerful in all aspects of love. This is very important to do. You have one more card for the oracle. I love that you guys have 2 oracle messages that could resonate for either group. The group that decided to leave and the group that wants to stay. God, Spirit, Universe, give Gemini the information that they need to help them decide what's best for them. Give them a message from the universe that they need to help them decide what's best for them, or to give them the strength to move on, or to be able to work through their situation. One more shuffle, guys. Okay, so this says here and now. Here and now. And this is card 32. Here and now. So what I'll do is I'll briefly read the meaning. And that way you guys will fully understand the meaning of this card. Okay, so here and now. So this says being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. So now let's go to the message for a relationship for this card. Okay. It's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable and passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware in this moment as you cherish and approve of all your beautiful self. You are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. So I feel like this message definitely fit with what's going on. I also feel that this message hit for the people that want to stay and the people that may want to go. Spirit is so powerful. I mean, the messages are always crystal clear. I really hope you guys make the decision that's best for your heart. I thank you, Gemini, for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep shining, and I shall see you again with the next monthly reading. Goodbye.